Hello, my name is Emma Bott, and today I'm going to be delivering a scripted speech on one of my favorite books. My favorite book of all time, it has to be The Princess Bride. It was written by novelist William Goldman, and it was published in 1973. It not only is a romance novel, but it contains so many different elements and aspects is why I like it. It contains comedy, adventure, fantasy, romance, and fairy tale. It has some dark elements such as dark magic, revenge, murder, all that stuff. Now I'm going to read an excerpt from it that kind of portrays the theme of it. At last, Domingo whispered. He could not take his eyes away from the glory of the sword. After a lifetime, Inigo. Inigo, I am an artist. The big-shouldered nobleman did not agree. When he returned to purchase the sword, he merely looked at it a moment. Not worth waiting for, he said. Inigo stood in the corner of the hut, watching, holding his breath. Are you disappointed? Domingo could scarcely get the words spoken. I'm not saying it's trash, you understand, the nobleman went on, but it's certainly not worth 500 pieces of gold. I'll give you 10. It's probably worth that. Wrong, Domingo cried. It is not worth 10. It is not even worth even 1. Here. He threw open the drawer where the 1 gold piece had lain and touched the ear. The gold is yours, all of it. You have lost nothing. He took back the sword and turned away. I'll take the sword, the nobleman said. I didn't say I wouldn't take it. I only said I would pay what it was worth. Domingo whirled back, eyes bright. You quibbed, you haggled, art was involved, and you saw only money. Beauty was here for the taking, and you only saw your fat purse. You have lost nothing. There is no more reason for you remaining here. Please, go. The sword, the noble said. The sword belongs to my son, Domingo said. I give it to him now. It is forever his. Goodbye. You're a peasant and a fool, and I want my sword. You're an enemy of art, and I pity your ignorance, Domingo said. Those were the last words he ever uttered. The noble killed him then, with no warning. A flash of the nobleman's sword, and Domingo's heart was torn to pieces. I believe this excerpt definitely reflects the theme of the story. This is a story about how Inigo Montoya's father, Domingo, got killed by the six-fingered nobleman. This is a huge part throughout the story because this is what drives Inigo, one of the main characters, to do what he did, to kidnap Princess Buttercup, to follow Physique, and a lot of other things. He was motivated by revenge, and he wanted to avenge his father's death. And it incorporates the adventure, fantasy, and fairy tale and all that. It's a huge part of the story, and it really makes Inigo one of the most inspirational characters throughout the story. I definitely recommend reading this. It's definitely a good read. Thanks.